If you're thinking about trying flexible dieting and tracking every single calorie, then you definitely want to watch this entire video because I'm going to review the most disastrous mistakes using flexible dieting and how you can avoid them. I'm a weight loss trainer. My name is Coach Patrick. Make sure to give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications because this channel is all about equipping you with the proper fitness and nutrition habits so that you can lose that excess weight, have more confidence, and impact more lives. What is flexible dieting? Flexible dieting is a weight loss plan that allows you to consume food that fits within your specific daily macro targets. It's also called IIFYM, if it fits your macros. One of the reasons it's gained a lot of popularity is because, according to the theory of flexible dieting, there's no such thing as bad food as long as it fits within your macronutrient targets. Basically, you can eat whatever you want, indulge in your favorite food, as long as it fits within your calorie budget and it fits within your macronutrient target. This is a huge problem. Mistake number one. Overconsumption of unhealthy, highly processed, sugary foods. Just because they fit your macros doesn't mean it's healthy. You just have to do a quick search on Instagram, type in hashtag IIFYM if it fits your macros, and you're gonna find millions of posts that include stacks of pancakes with rivers of syrup, donuts with thick icing sugar, gooey chocolate fudge brownies. While you can lose weight by choosing unhealthy, nutrient-poor foods as long as it's in a calorie deficit, however, your health and well-being will suffer because these foods are packed with sugar. The problem with sugar is it spikes your blood sugar levels. And after you eat and your food is digested, sugars enter your bloodstream. So after a meal, typically your blood sugar levels will increase. Excess sugar in the blood can be extremely dangerous. Now, your body's job is to maintain balance. We call this homeostasis. Your body wants to bring down your blood sugar levels back to normal. And in order to do this, our body releases insulin. For the sugar to be used, the cells in the body needs to be able to absorb that sugar from the blood into the cells. This is where insulin comes in. Insulin is basically a key. It attaches to the surfaces of cells to open up channels, to open up a gate, and in turn provide a way for the sugar to enter the cells. But the problem is when you eat foods that contain too much sugar, then there's so much sugar in the bloodstream and your body releases way too much insulin to compensate. Every time we have a spike in blood insulin levels over a long period of time, repeatedly, the body eventually becomes insulin resistant and it doesn't respond anymore to insulin. In other words, the more sugar you consume, the more insulin is released, and over time, our body becomes desensitized to insulin, and this causes insulin resistance. Your body doesn't respond to insulin anymore, and you become diabetic. To stay healthy, dieters should keep highly processed treats to a minimum while focusing on nutrient-dense foods like vegetables, fruits, lean protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. Mistake number two, confusing high-quality calories for low-quality calories. Flexible dieting only tracks the quantity of your food, but not the quality of your food. This is very important. I always say diets usually screw up one out of three things. They screw up one out of three things. Either the type of food, what you eat, the amount of food, how much you eat, or the timing of food, when you eat. Flexible dieting, they tell you what to eat, but they don't tell you the type of food to eat, and they also don't tell you when to eat, and this is a problem. According to flexible dieting, IIFYM, if it fits your macros, the community says A calorie is just a calorie, and if it fits your macros, you can eat it. It's all about calories in versus calories out. However, it's not that simple. You would agree that 100 calories of broccoli is different from 100 calories of Oreos. 100 calories of broccoli, that's 4 cups of broccoli. That's like this much broccoli. And broccoli, they're dense in nutrients. They have protein, they have vitamin A, vitamin K, vitamin C, calcium, fiber. It helps to lower your cholesterol levels, it controls your blood sugar levels, and it helps you with digestion. Versus 100 calories of Oreo, that's basically 2 Oreos, right? It spikes your blood sugar levels. The problem with the calories from Oreos is it doesn't keep you full. They're quick to digest, which means it spikes your blood sugar levels. I mean, it's 2 Oreos. How is that gonna keep you full versus 4 cups of broccoli, right? There's a chart that we use to track how quickly food gets absorbed into your bloodstream. We call this the glycemic index, or GI. The glycemic index is a scale of how much a food item spikes your insulin levels. The quicker the food item gets absorbed, the higher the glycemic index. The slower blood sugars gets released, the lower your glycemic index. For example, white bread has just as many carbs as sweet potato, but they're very different on the glycemic index. One study gave a group of teenage boys high glycemic index food, and on average, they ate 81% more. And that's because those foods are more palatable and have less fiber. However, high quality foods, they're rich in micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. These micronutrients are critical for many processes in the body, including metabolism and disease prevention. Hey guys, I want to invite you to my free 5-day workout challenge. You'll get a meal plan. You get a workout for free with me over the next 5 days. Be coached by me and start to build the right habits towards permanent weight loss. If this sounds interesting to you, then click the link below, fill out your application form, schedule a call, and I'll see you on the other side. Mistake number 3, there's no accountability. Flexible dieting leaves the dieter with the responsibility of calculating their calorie needs and their macronutrient ranges, as well as their fitness goals, their weight loss goals. Although the freedom of flexible dieting may work for those that have strong self-control, most people struggle to hold themselves accountable to their food choices. Dieting without a coach or accountability, especially for beginners, doesn't work. What's missing for a lot of people is the structure, the support, and the accountability. In my early 20s, I was overweight. That's a photo of me right there. I struggled with my weight early on in my adult life, and I was in university at this time, and I was just completely stressed out from school. I had pimples and acne everywhere. I wasn't exercising. I wasn't eating healthy, and I gained so much weight that my pants didn't fit anymore. And this is one of the rare photos of me that I actually took, and it's because I hated the way I looked. I felt embarrassed about my weight, and I felt shy. I felt insecure. I hated to talk to people. I put on so much weight that my pants didn't fit anymore. The worst part was I was in the worst shape of my life. I felt stuck. I felt frustrated. And then what finally changed for me was hiring the right fitness coach. He helped me to get back on track, to build my confidence, and to be comfortable in my own skin. This was me 6 months later, in the best shape of my life. My body dramatically transformed. I gained a whole lot of confidence, and other things started to change as well. I started to have more energy. Suddenly, my aches and pains went away. My acne went away. My clothes started to fit again. That's the power of coaching and accountability. People don't fail diets, diets fail people. You don't need another diet plan, you need a coach. Someone that's gonna provide you with that daily accountability so you can build the right habits. People ask me all the time, how do I have more motivation? All I need is more motivation. And I tell them, you don't need more motivation, you need better habits and more discipline. Motivation's a feeling. Some days you feel motivated, some days you don't feel motivated. Motivation's a feeling with ups and downs. Discipline, however, is something that you do every day, regardless of how you feel. regardless of how you even think, right? We call this building automatic habits, habits that you do every day without even thinking about it. Kind of like brushing your teeth, right? You guys probably brush your teeth every single day, right? And that's a habit, that's a daily habit that you plan on doing probably for the rest of your life, right? It doesn't matter if you're tired, if you're stressed out, if you're unmotivated, you still brush your teeth every day, right? Morning and night, right? What we need with the nutrition is just accountability. You don't need to buy another treadmill. You don't need to enroll in another, gym membership or fitness program. You don't need to try another diet plan. All these programs, they're up to you to follow, right? You go to the gym, you go on a treadmill. It's up to you to use that treadmill. No one's going to do it for you. It's up to you to show up to the gym. No one's going to be calling you, texting you, and reminding you to go to the gym. It's up to you to follow a diet plan. It's up to you to cook on your own. No one's going to cook for you, right? What we need is that daily accountability. We need to have someone to check in with us every single day so that we can build the right habits. And when that happens, you'll lose weight in the short term, but more importantly, because it's a habit, you'll be able to keep that extra weight off in the long term. And if you're looking for a coach that's going to provide you with coaching and daily accountability with the right exercise plan, with the right nutrition plan, then click the link below and apply for a 7-day personal training trial. Mistake number 4, not planning your meals. So what am I going to have for dinner today? For most people that don't plan their meals, don't plan their groceries, making a healthy choice becomes very difficult. And it gets even harder if you come home from work starving, tired, stressed out. But what if you didn't need to make a decision on a day like that? What if you already had a system around food for that particular day? What if you already had planned your meals? What if you cooked your meals beforehand and it's something that you look forward to eating when you come home? Then you don't have to make a decision. You don't have to make a choice. You already know what you're eating. You already know when you're eating. You know how much you're eating. You already know this because you pre-planned your meals beforehand, right? You know when you're going grocery shopping. You know what you're going to buy at the grocery store. You have a solid nutrition plan. When you have a plan, these choices become automatic. They become a habit over time, and each repetition of a habit may seem insignificant day to day, but when you start compounding those habits over months, over weeks, you start to realize and notice the real value of meal planning. Mistake number 5 is focusing on a diet and forgetting about strength training. Even though it's possible to lose weight by modifying your diet, it's more difficult. When you add strength training as part of your weight loss plan, not only are you building more lean tissue, you're toning up, but you're also improving your shape, you're also fitting better into your clothes, and you're also skyrocketing your metabolism. Metabolism is how many calories you burn at rest. The more lean muscle mass you have, the more calories you burn throughout the day doing nothing. And that's because muscle is very energy expensive. If you look at an athlete that has a lot of lean muscle, let's say they're, 200 pounds of solid muscle, they might eat 4,000 calories just to maintain that physique. That's how energy expensive muscle tissue is. The more muscle you have, the easier it is to keep that extra weight off. Furthermore, when you add strength training, instead of converting those calories that you eat into fat, strength training stimulates muscle synthesis or muscle growth, so the extra calories gets converted into building lean muscle mass. And if you're looking to incorporate a solid strength training program with a solid nutrition program, then you definitely want to check out my full 4-week workout plan with my top proven 30 exercises to burn fat. If you're a woman, check out my Tight and Tone program. If you're a man, check out my Strong Slim Down program. You can click the link below to check that out. Bottom line, when it comes to nutrition, diet plans, meal plans, most diets, they lack 1 out of 3 things. They either don't tell you what to eat, they don't tell you when to eat, or they don't tell you how much to eat. Flexible dieting, they tell you how much to eat, but they don't tell you what to eat, the type of food, and they don't tell you when to eat. Tracking your calories and macros is just one component of weight loss because it's more complex than that. There are foods that affect your metabolism, your digestion, feeling full, food quality, food timing, your insulin response. Also, adding an exercise program matters. The frequency of your exercise, the duration, the intensity, the type of exercise, all these things matter. It's not just have this food item, it fits your macronutrients, then that's fine. But ask yourself, is this food item minimally processed? Does this food item help me with my metabolism? Does it keep me full? Does it trigger an insulin response? Does it give me quality nutrition with quality vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants? Hope this video was helpful, guys. Until next time, remember, you're just one habit away from permanent weight loss. If you like this video, you definitely want to check out the next one by clicking right here.